2020. Wow. What a whirlwind of a time. Like, so much happened in that year. Yet, like, hardly anything happened too. We learned so much from that year, and I can say that I have become a different person from what I was at the start of that year. Everyone has been through so much in the year of 2020, and all I can say is thank you. Thank you for continuing, and thank you for persevering through all of the emotionally wrecking and hard times. But we did it, and now we're in 2021. Even though it is 2021, it's not just going to suddenly get easier from now, but we're going to keep our heads high, and we're going to keep positivity. We step into a new year, and many people say, oh, a new year, a new slate. I have never really thought like that. Whilst it may be true for some cases, I've never really thought about it exactly in that way. Only on New Year's do we have this motivation to be a better person and to set our goals. But we should be doing this all the time. We should constantly be supporting each other to make these new goals and to be our best version. That's what I try to do anyway. However, I can't lie, setting goals on New Year's is super fun. So, and although I may be late, let's do this. First, let's do a 2020 reflection and see how many of the goals I completed from last year. I actually did a whole dream board video last year, so you guys can check out here, but I'm going to be explaining all of them. So let's get to my dream board. There is my dream board. I'll bring it down for you guys now. Let's go through them. Here is my dream board from last year. These actually started coming off, but I think we're going to start with these anyway. This one here, as you can see, it's my traveling one. You know what happened with the traveling. I was actually so fortunate. I thought I wasn't going to be traveling the whole year since we went into lockdown, but in August I actually went up to the north of Wales, and also in December now I just had an incredible 2 weeks in Portugal with my family, because I have family there, and we actually super surprisingly out of nowhere decided to go to Switzerland for a day and see one of our family members there. Let's start from the bottom. So I'm gonna just start taking them off one by one. This is my goal, and this was to become more fluent in the languages and to learn more, and this absolutely came true. Not only did I become better in my weakest language, German. I've learned so much. I've had so many lessons because of school. In French, I have developed so much. Like, I feel like I'm on an intermediate level. Like, I understand so much. And with Portuguese, I'm working at it. My writing and reading in Portuguese has been so good, and I love it. We actually planned in 2020 for me to go and study in Portugal for a month, and we had everything booked, but it was cancelled. But I feel like that was just like a good step in, like, you know, like, this is gonna happen someday. So hopefully this year or the next. But my languages, oh my god, they have developed so much. These three, I think they all go hand in hand basically. So here we have here, and it's basically someone feeling a compliment and then they get happy. One of my goals was to give more compliment, which I did. I'm really happy I did that, and I kept reminding myself, give more compliments, be more nicer and more kinder. I don't know, I felt like I never really gave that many compliments, but this year I was like, I know, you love when you receive compliments, so you should be giving compliments to other people too. Then this one here is a quote, and it says, you can see, be so happy that when others look at you, they become happy too. And I try to do that. I try just to always be as happy as I possibly can. Everyone's not always happy, but I feel like that's something that I kind of worked on. I feel like I could have worked on it a bit more. And this one was here, and I think this one was tested so much this year, and this is friendship and being together with your friend. The together part, which we were separated for a lot of our time, and we were separated, me and my friends, for the whole lockdowns, and we hardly got to see each other that much this year, but it just proved to our friendship that we can still stick together and that we still got this like bright light. All of these connect with each other, and this one says here, real queens fix each other's crown. When I was younger, I sometimes used to get jealous of people's successes. I feel like that's pretty normal, but it shouldn't be. We should learn how to fix each other's crowns and appreciate and value other successes. We shouldn't be jealous of other people's, and success will come to us when it needs to come to us. So yeah, this talks about like with my friends and just helping them and supporting them through whatever they need support. So yeah, real queens fix each other's crowns. Then we have this one, just a whole load of like girls being super confident about their body. And this year I definitely have been more confident about my body. Still not there like 100%, but my percentage has definitely increased from last year, and more happy with myself and caring about myself and talking about myself with healthy and working out. And how now, like before I used to work out because I wanted to lose weight, but now I'm working out because it makes me feel good and I know that my body is going to value from it. This one is trust the process. Definitely was tested through this year. Trust the process, and you just gotta get through it. And it just says, you know that you're exactly where you're meant to be, even though you may not be where you thought you would. Just reading that now, that really hits me. That is 2020 in one sack. So this is actually one that I didn't complete, and this was drinking more water. I swear I'm so bad at drinking more water, but this year I gotta do it. See, one of the goals, just you can't complete everything. I need to definitely drink more water. 2020 I was supposed to do more of my GCSEs. I actually did one of my GCSEs, well, small part of it, but yes, to carry on studying, doing well, definitely what I've been doing, and definitely, like I said, being tested with online schooling, and I'm so proud of myself. I literally am. Oh my god, as you can see, this is cooking. I used to like cooking, and in 2020 I fell in love with cooking. I swear 2020 was my year for cooking. I am actually in the process of creating my own ebook for healthy recipes. Cooking, I developed so much cooking, and my ability to cook, it's so much better than it was last year. And this was something I didn't think I was going to work on so much, but it ended being very worked on. So this one here was just to wear more jewelry. I am an addict for jewelry now. I even wear rings and everything, so completed. This was my main quote for the year, and it was, this chapter feels really... I think each person can decide how they feel about this quote and how much they agree with it, and I would say I'm into the middle of it. Like I said at the start of the video, I learned so much within this year. I completed so many things, but all around, not for everyone, it was a feel-good year. Then this one here, which I think these two here have been the hardest for me, but I understand why I didn't get to where I wanted to get. And this was to hit 10k on YouTube, 5,000 followers on Instagram. I know why this didn't happen. It's not like, I definitely didn't put as much work in my YouTube channel, and I wasn't in the right place mentally when it came to the lockdown and all of that with school. I was just very tired and not in the right place to work on these. But you guys dare to see it coming. I am so excited for me to work on my channels. And you know what, I don't care about the numbers, because in the end of the day, it's me creating the content. If it's one person I'm making smiling or inspiring or motivating from my video, then I'm happy with that. Mentally, I can't think about numbers, and I used to be obsessed with numbers. And not to say that I'm still not slightly obsessed, because numbers do get to you, but I'm gonna work on these, and I think I'm gonna keep these onto my 2021 mood board, but I'm gonna focus more about the content and me instead of the numbers. This one here is Mr. Krabs. I love this picture, so cute, and he has just a whole load of money. I did earn some money this year. I feel like I could have done better with this, so I'm gonna do so much better with this next year. But this came with the whole thing with the YouTube and Instagram. I just wasn't in the right place. I wasn't in the right place to earn money either. I found this little sticker. Okay, it says angel energy, and this has just been, I think this year angels have just been so much for me. I'm not really religious in that way, even though angel is something religious, but they just mean so much to me. And I don't know, I've always had a special connection with angels, and that's why I call you guys angels, but instead of calling you angels, I call you guys anjos. Olá Anjos, I say, which is Portuguese for hello angels. So I think anjos are so cute. And if you guys didn't know, I actually had, let me just show you guys this picture here, and this was my inspiration to start angel jewelry. So it all connects, it already does connect. But angel jewelry is my jewelry business. At the start of the year I really worked on it, but I don't think I was, like I said, in the right place to have it, and that's why I stopped with it now. It's still there, it's still created, it's our product. It's all the link in the description, but I'm gonna find a time when it's right to work on it and to do my best on it, because I love jewelry. This was something that was just on my dream board for like no reason, but it was like, oh, it'd be so much fun if I could have my own business, like that'd be so cool to experience. And during lockdown, it was such a good experience to try, and a lot of stress, but I learned so much from it, like so much. Thank you, Mum, for buying all the products for the business and helping me with it, even though we didn't make any profit compared to what we wasted, but it was a good experience and something I'll definitely go with in the future. You guys will see me work on it. Something that I didn't think would happen, but took up a lot of my time in 2020. And the last one was, I wanted to buy myself a laptop. I really wanted to buy myself my very own laptop. My one that I have now, I got it for Christmas a couple years ago, and it's getting old and stuff. I'm just a person who doesn't like to ask stuff, and I love being independent and feeling power and strength and like, yes, I did this, and like, I guess adulty things. But yeah, and I was like, Anna, you're going to save enough money to buy yourself your own computer, like with all of your own money, like money you've earned and money you've received through birthdays and Christmases. I actually didn't buy a laptop in 2020. I had enough money at the end of 2020 to buy myself a laptop, so in a couple of days I'm going to be buying myself a new laptop, and I'm so excited. I have a laptop chosen as a HP Pavilion 14. I'll even put a little clip in here because I'm actually going to be editing on it. This video is edited on that laptop. So guys, look what I got today. Wait, you can't even see it. It is my new laptop. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So you guys don't really care about me unboxing it, so I will unbox it off camera and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So yeah, here is the laptop. It's a HP Pavilion 14. Ooh, very fancy. It's super fast. Only thing I would say about it is like, I don't know why the fan keeps turning on, but yeah, it works really loud and the speakers are so loud, so cool and so fast, and I love it so much. Except I'll be editing on you. It's all my money that I've saved up, and I feel so proud of myself because saving is such like a big thing and such an adult thing to do. Anna, have brought my first ever technology piece. Phone was bought in by my parents. My camera was 50-50, so I paid 50 for it. This is going to be my first ever, like 100% mine, and I'm so excited. It's going to be my first ever big purchase. Like, I've never spent this much money on an item before. And that was my 2020 dream board. 2020, it is thrown in the past. Now it is 2021, and this dream board here is a little outdated, a little ripped up at the moment, but I will be reusing this here. I think I'm just going to be taking this paper off and making a one out of it, so it's pretty good. So I'm going to be reusing this and reusing some of the pictures from last year too that I know I need to improve on, because I don't want to be wasting all my ink. And you know, sustainability is something I definitely want to work on this year too. But yeah, it's finally time to head over to my laptop. Well, we're going to go on my dad's laptop. It's a bit quicker than mine. So yeah, let's head over to my dad's laptop and write some goals. So here I am. I'm going to be using Notion to write all my goals. It's actually like a productivity site. I've seen it recently and I'm pretty new to it. Here it is. This one here is a template made by Unjaded Jades for 2020 goals and reflections. So it'll be in the link down below if you guys want to use this one for your Notion. It has like things like fitness and health skills, and then I'm just going to write my own goals. So I'm just going to type them up. I'm going to say it pretty quickly for you guys, not so quickly for me. And then I'll come back to you guys and I'll talk you through them. And yes, then we can start finding pictures for them and building my dream board back up again. And I have written all my goals on here. It's a lot of goals and it's very detailed, so I'm not going to go through every single part of it, but it's going to bore the heck. Some of these goals here are some of my birthday goals. Every birthday I like to write my own goals. Goal making is like a twice in a year process for me. It's really fun. I really enjoy it. So I'm going to read out some of my goals to you and just show you what this looks like. At the moment, I just added a little, well not a big quote that I actually wrote for myself for my birthday, and I think you guys should hear it too. It's success. Life is about being you and loving the people and the time around you. It's about feeling emotions and going on new adventures. What matters in life is the value you put into it and you put into other people's lives. Don't let procrastination get to you. You're stronger. Work hard and smartly and you can achieve your dream. You know you can. I believe in you. Anna XOX. That's what's on there. It's a little changed from what was on my birthday. So weird how like I can even think differently from there, and my goals are a little different because I have already started completing those goals that were on my birthday. We have fitness goals, learning and skill goals, research goals, YouTube and Instagram, personal, which is a big one, personal projects, academic, financial. It's super cute. I love it. I'm gonna put this here so I can read it to you guys. I'll go through the more interesting goals. First of all, we're doing fitness and health. In 2021, I want to have a routine where I work out like almost daily, and I said it's okay, but I also need to know when I need to have a rest, so not to push myself, which I've definitely learned in 2020, and something I definitely want to carry on doing in 2021, that it's okay to rest. But I have this idea, in each 3 days I'll do cardio, strength, and then yoga. Cardio, strength, and yoga. This way I'm moving every day. I want to keep on eating healthy. One thing, I want to continue with the intuitive mindset of eating. I did the keto diet, which I don't think was the best for me, which was like very no carb diet. I was lucky that it didn't affect me in any way, but it can for some people. That's why you should always go to your doctor first. I was like, oh, carbs are bad for you, but like I've actually realized, thanks to Instagram, YouTube, and I realized that it's okay to eat carbs. It's okay to eat a chocolate, or I definitely want to be more intuitive eating, and I definitely have, and I've been just more happier, and it's just, there's so many more positive things to negative things than you actually think about it, so I love it. One big thing is I want to do meditation, mostly like daily if I can. I tried it, been doing like I've done 2 this week, and they're really relaxing and I just feel so good, so I really want to do more of that. Of course, since I couldn't do it in 2021, let's drink more water. I really want to have upper arm strength, and I wrote here, do at least 1 proper push-up. I can do like a push-up, but like I can't touch my nose on the floor without collapsing, so I want to be able to do that, because this upper strength, it just isn't good, so I really want to work up on my upper core, like upper. And my last one was get better at tennis. I do tennis, so I'm getting better always. But the next topic is learning and skills. The first thing that I did was to become more fluent in all my languages. I speak English, which isn't part of this because I feel like I'm fluent enough, and funny fact for you guys, English is my least favorite language. Just to let you know, it just is. It's cool at the same time, but my least favorite of all the languages I speak. The other 4 that I'm learning is French, German, Portuguese, and Welsh. Here on my Notion, I created like a toggle tag for them, so each, like I click on the français, the French, and you guys can see this some tasks on there. I'm not going to read them all to you, but it's just like to listen to more podcasts. So I'm here, listen to all the intermediate French podcasts on Spotify. Started today, and they're actually so good, and I'm getting so good at French. Like my strongest languages are English, Portuguese, then French. I'm getting so excited how I'm becoming like intermediate in French. Got like just do some vocab on Quizlet, reading and buying a book in French, finding a French friend to practice and talk with. I have family there, but maybe like online friends. In German, I didn't have to find one because I already have Katharina, so I can just talk to her. For Portuguese, which is my it is my maternal language, but it's not as strong as my English. It says listen to a very intellectual, perhaps something about science, podcast to learn hard vocabulary. I know hard vocabulary, but sometimes it just doesn't come out of my mouth right. So especially with like sciences and stuff, I try to explain to my parents, but I don't know the words. I only know them in English, so it'd be really good to listen to some of those podcasts. I have like this textbook, so I want to finish the 2nd textbook in Portuguese. Watching more, I want to find a Portuguese friend to talk to online, talk and call to more of my family because they're Portuguese. And then for Welsh, I actually have a friend called Ella. She is fluent in speaking Welsh, so she got my back. We talk in Welsh. It's amazing, it's hilarious. So that is with my language learning. I'm obsessed with languages if you haven't noticed. The next one is in red it says to be more organized and fight procrastination. I feel like I'm really organized in group projects, in other stuff, but for myself I found I'm not that organized. This already here, doing this goal taking, has made me really organized. I want to carry on with this. It's already been a good trait in 2021, so let's carry it on and fight procrastination, which is one of my biggest monsters in life. So yes, I need to fight him. Eventually, hopefully I'll write a book about him. I'm joking, but yeah, maybe I will. I have stuff like being more eco-friendly, aware, better editing with my new laptop, more cooking. I have some roller skates, which was one of my 2020, I brought in 2020 during lockdown, but yeah, I need to get back onto those roller skates because I haven't for a while. For anyone, learn how to do complicated hairstyles, because why not? And I want to read more self-help books because I think that would be super fun. The next one is research. I wanted to have a little title with stuff I want to research, I want to learn more about. I am a learning enthusiast. I love learning. I love always improving my knowledge. It's something that I just think it's so important, and I think that's why I love school. And I'm not the only person, because Unjaded Jades, she's such an inspiration to me. She does like so much of what I want to do when I'm older, and when she was in school she said she would love every subject, so she would try so hard in every subject, and I'm like, that is me. I'm honestly, I like every subject. I love learning, so why wouldn't I? So I did like a whole research one. So I said create a research page on Notion to add in everything and other topics that I learned about. But these are topics that I want to learn about. So I said all about the UN, so the United Nations. It's something I'm genuinely interested in. We mentioned something about it in geography, and maybe it's something I want to do when I'm older, so I just want to have a good look at it. It supports a lot of the values that I support, so you know, I just want to do more research about it, and you never know if I'll be in the UN when I'm older. I wrote here, learn more about politics. I'm so bad at politics, and I have friends who are really good about politics and everything, and they talk and I'm just like, what? I love being knowledgeable, so I want to learn more about politics, and it will really help me from when I'm older and everything to have that knowledge now. I want to research more on social development. That links with the UN. In geography, I found social development really interesting and amazing. I'm thinking possibly I could help a charity with something through my social media that works on social development. I want to research certificates that I can give in and I can complete for college and university. There's been a couple, but I didn't sign up to them because, you know, this whole lockdown thing, I didn't even understand all of that. I'll find my own. And then I just want to research more about manifesting and the law of attraction. I'm already manifesting and doing the law of attraction here, telling you guys my goals, and I'm writing them down and then putting them on my dream board. So I just want to learn more and seek more of that. This title is YouTube and Instagram, so you know, the creator thing, what I'm doing here. So it's kind of like my hobby. Well, this is my hobby. I love doing this. So I just said here just some things about posting every week or twice a week on YouTube, to be super proud of my videos, to be organized, because that's something I definitely lacked in 2020. I wasn't organized and it was just really hard with editing, and I didn't find it fun because I'm just telling you, my computer playback lag is horrible. I've been in with the whole video of this. Oh, it's my eyelash. What is it? No. To post on Instagram regularly, post on story daily, just stuff like that. I wrote here do more Instagram lives and YouTube lives like I did before, to make more reels. That's gonna be fun, especially with this rain, right? Like hashtag TikToker. Well, real. I just want to continue with my niche of for teenagers, healthy and all that. And I said continue with your motto of motivating and inspiring others. I don't want to put numbers in there because I don't think I should. On my mood board, I'm actually going to put those 10k and 5,000, but when I put it on my dream board, I'm not talking about the numbers. I'm talking more about the I'm going to continue working hard, because people who do grow are the people who do work hard. Then I have a personal. And I have so many goals, but I'm not going to read you like all of the goals, but all of them start with like I will. I'm going to post here. I'll read it to you guys, but I'll put it here on the screen. And it is a caption that I found from a post from Itchrock. I don't know how to say her name. I read it and I was like, this is who I want to be. And I'll read it to you guys. A real classy woman avoids drama. She is intelligent. She chooses kindness. She's always grateful. She knows her worth, her time. Her energy is precious. She is the CEO of self-love, self-care, self-confidence and self-acceptance. She don't give up on beauty standards. She believes that everybody is beautiful in their own unique ways. She is humble enough to choose not to flaunt pretty much things. She is disciplined. She keeps her principle. She's in her own lane and never needs to compare herself to others. She lives for the moments and focuses on her dream. She doesn't have time to do unimportant things or being jealous, hatred, gossiping or hating on anybody. She's in competition with no one. No one can ever be her. She is real. Either she loves you or she don't care at all. Best believe that. I want to be this type of real classy woman. Like, that is like the one I want to be, and I'm definitely going to put that somewhere where I can see every day. I'm probably going to print that out for my dream board and put that on my phone. That, like, when I saw that I screenshotted it because that's like who I want to be. So a lot of my personal things linked to that. That is my main personal goal. For my personal projects, I don't have many to be honest, but I have here first of all to complete and finish my breakfast ebook. I've talked to you guys about it before, and basically because I do have my own Instagram highlights with breakfast, and I'm going to be making a whole ebook about them, like healthy breakfasts that are easy to make and just really fun. The ebook is super aesthetically pleasing and cute. It's going so well. I'm like halfway through it, and follow me on Instagram because I'm going to be sending 3 to 5 people half of the ebook, so you guys can test it out. Tell me what you guys think, all for free, and get a discount code for when it comes out so you can get the whole book. Go down below and follow me on Instagram, so when I do this little giveaway thing you guys can enter. I said hopefully get back to Angel jewelry. I don't know when or if I will do that next year, but hopefully. And then I just put travel, and I don't know if this is happening or not, but I will either want to go to Morocco this year like we were supposed to do last year, or have a road trip around the west of Europe, which sounds amazing, and it'd be so fun to do. I've had it in my mind for like last year. My other one is academic. I just wrote here, carry on working hard. I love learning, so I love being good in school and everything. It says get some sort of certificate for college, to practice more of the Portuguese GCSEs, just stuff like that. And then with financial, I am turning 16 this year. Oh my god, that doesn't sound real. I'm turning 16 this year. I only just turned 15 in September, and I'm turning 16 this September. So we got 9 months, well less than 9 months now till that happens. So maybe get a job when I'm 16, like we'll see what happens. This is kind of my job for now, I guess, because I want to work with more brands and just see how it goes. But like when I'm ready, and like brands that I generally think you guys would be interested in too. Of course I want to sell my ebook. Maybe I want to try selling on Depop. I think that'll be fun. And then yeah, I just have my own money goal, which I'm not going to share. It's like a goal that I want to attain, of how much money I want to earn of my own. Not like given to me for my birthday or stuff like that. Those are my goals and reflections for 2021. My next job now is to find pictures to reflect those goals so I can add them onto my dream board. I'll be using, like I said, some of the pictures from last year. Let's go and tap picture. I'll do a cute time lapse for you guys because you don't want to be seeing me looking at images. So yeah. Okay guys, so I have here my Pinterest board, and basically I'm going for like a blue theme. I can have pink here, so it's going to be pink and blue. It's going to look super cute. This here is my Pinterest board. These are basically just blue and pink ones. So now I'm just going to choose a couple. I'm going to be using these from this year, so that is it. And I'll make a big thing, and then I'll print them out and I'll cut them, and then we'll build my dream board. So I've done it all. I put it onto a Google Doc, and now I've got it here. These last ones got cut, but I can just draw on them, so I can just finish them off. But this is it, and these are the ones. I wanted to have this one big too, because I think this one's just so big. It's the one that I read to you guys, the Instagram post. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the O off, turn it into a 1. I'm going to cut these. I'll show you guys here this quickly. We have here something about procrastination, get up and get busy. We have a research, notion to get organized, healthy foods. Here it says fall in love with the process of becoming the best version of yourself. I'm so into that, like thinking what would my best self do in this situation has just like changed my mindset so much, so I really wanted to put that on there. I've got a little quote from The Secret which says, you have the power to change anything because you are the person who chooses your thoughts and you are the one who feels your feelings. So I have that, and I really want to read The Secret. And then I have a book here which I've heard so many people rave about, and it's a self-help book called How to Win Friends and Influence People, so I want to read that this year. So here it's supposed to say, live the life you've dreamed of, and I'll be talking more about that at the end of the video. And here it says create an ebook, and then here it says positivity. Here's just a little computer with some writing, just symbolizes my video making, symbolizes my ebook. And yeah, that is these, and then I have the rest of the ones which I showed you before. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'll see you guys. So guys, after a very long while, after cutting it, after changing it, after sticking everything on, I'm finally finished. It's right here. So ready? You guys ready for my dream board? Hi! So I love the blue themed. As you can see, I literally just took the 0 off and I stuck a piece of paper over it and I made a 1. It looks the same but different, like same style, different at the same time, like your sister. I really like it, and just all the blue. I had these on last year, so I just stuck them back on, reusing them. So happy with how it turned out. Are you guys ready? We're going to enumerate my wall. Does this make sense? Probably not. Are you guys ready? This is gonna be hard. Voila! That is my dream board! It looks so cute! And then, like you guys know, my bed is right here, so I wake up every morning and that is what I see. And I got a new ring light, that's why the lighting's been so good in this video. Like, can't we appreciate how good it looks? Anyway, I now must hoover my floor again because there's stuff everywhere on it. So as I showed you, my dream board is right in front of my bed. I want to do more manifesting this year and do more law of attraction and all of that, so I'm really excited. I actually watched a couple videos of people doing this and I really want you guys to hear this because it inspired me so much. The first video I watched was a video from Amber Scholl. I love her, she's amazing. And in her video she said the thing that I wished I knew from the start was live every single day like you live your dream life. How would Anna live if she had completed her ebook? How would Anna live if she speaks French fluently or was nearly at the end of speaking French fluently? Like, how would she live? How would she progress? How would she act? And what would she do? And you live like that. And it's kind of this law of attraction because you're giving off these vibes and you're telling the universe, this is how I want to live, this is how I want to be, and the universe will give that same energy back to you and realize these things for you. So manifesting stuff, you think, you believe, you're in that spot of having that and reaching your dream goals. You imagine it in your head. Make it so true. They like say fake confidence until you have it. It's fake your dreams until you get it, basically. So okay, so if I had posted my ebook, that means I would have been really good on my social media, so I'll be posting on my social medias, I'll be making sure to do everything. So live your dream every single day. And the second thing that I heard was don't wait. And this was in a video from a YouTuber called Nathaniel Drew, and I really like his videos too. It's really inspiring, he has such good content. And he said that especially after this year, we just waited and waited for things just to pass and things to happen, especially with the quarantine. If we continue waiting, we will have no motivation or even time to do it. You can't just wait and wait all your life. And he in the video says, I don't want to wait all my life. Like, I don't want to wait all my life to reach my goals. You have to do it now. You have to do it right in this second and not procrastinate and just go for it, because that's how you're gonna get to your goal. And I dare so do it, because you're strong enough. You're strong enough to overcome the procrastination and overcome those deep, strong feelings and emotions that get you down. You're strong enough to do that. Just use your time wisely and powerful things will happen. And that is my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a bit different, but I'm ready. 2021. I hope you guys are ready for this new content, for everything. Please subscribe if you're interested in me. I create aesthetically pleasing lifestyle videos, but also videos for teenagers on how to be fit and healthy, and not just that, like healthy mentally and inspiringly. So I inspire, motivate. I hope you guys can join the community. Just subscribe below, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and comment below one of your goals of 2021. And I really hope either some way I inspired you and motivated you, brought a smile to your faces. Ciao. I love you guys all so much. Mwah.
Our friendship ceases from